Hi kids, we're back at the farm again today, and look, the wheat is ready to harvest. To harvest a field like this, we're going to use this machine. This is called a combine harvester. A combine harvester cuts the crop, separates it from the stalk, and stores it in the big grain tank up there. This machine has double studded tires at the front. The main part here at the front is called the header. This large blade, called the reel, spins around and guides the plants into the machine. And those augers right there move the crop into the machine. Now this part of the wheat has to be separated and turns into straw that comes out the back here. The straw is fine for animals to lie down on it, but they don't eat it. It eventually gets picked up, or it could be left on the ground for compost. The part that the crop goes into is called the feeder house, this part right here. If we come on top here, this spout launches all the grain into the tank here, and this large, oops, I didn't die there, unloading auger swings out and offloads the grain into a buggy. All kinds of contraptions up here, like having your own. It's like having your own fort down in here. Let's hop inside this beast and see it in action. Look at that. It looks pretty nice. There's even a window visible behind us to see the grain hopper. That's quite a lot inside. Let's lower the header down and start harvesting. This header is 41 feet wide. Now let's get harvesting. Here's a bit of an up-close look at the crop being separated into the machine. There's the straw coming out the back. Already 10% full. Those augers there, as I mentioned, move the crop into the machine. This is quite dusty work, as you can tell. The corn over there is ready to harvest. We can harvest it later. Fun fact, to harvest corn, you actually need a specialized corn header. Keep the straw there. Now let's get this part harvested. Wow, we're already a quarter full. This grain tank can hold up to 14 cubic meters. As you can see, it's building up behind us. Looks a lot like coffee beans, doesn't it? real quick, let's get this other end done. Harvesting, harvesting, and harvesting. Wow, we're almost 3/4 full. Now let's get this section harvested. We'll move on to the rest of the field. Go spit all the straw out. It built up in the pile we made. Now let's continue on with the field. Nearly full, 80%. There's a GPS receiver on the grain tank. It isn't working right now, but I did mention it earlier. Oh, we're almost full. We're full. Now the unloading auger has swung out. We need to empty it somewhere. This tractor over here is pulling a grain buggy that we can use to carry the grain. Let's hop on in the tractor and drive over there. Let's open the tarp. Empty the grain in. So hop up. All the grain is piling up. Lots of coffee beans there. Now, harvest can continue. Pretty much about halfway done with this field. I gotta step out again. The field's continuing to be harvested. make another pass. Already a quarter full. There goes the train. Rarely see a combine harvester if you're driving through the countryside. That's because they nap for the rest of the year and are only used at harvest time, but the tractors are used all year round for all kinds of jobs. Almost halfway full. Just 2 more passes, I think we'll be done. Careful about driving through the crop. Here's more of an aerial view of the harvest. Crop goes into the machine like that. Spits out the back. As if it's poo. And the final result goes into the hopper. The feeder house lowers, even the header too. It lowers on hydraulic cylinders located underneath the machine, as you can see. Now on to the final pass of the field, and we'll be done. And just like that, the field is fully harvested now. Now we can empty this last heap of grain into the wagon and take it over to the truck on the other side of the fields. It's unloading, going through the auger, pours out. Now all the grain is emptied from the combine harvester. Grain cart is pretty much full. But let's take it over and empty it into the truck. All right, here we are. Let's extend the unloading auger on this cart so it can be emptied out into the truck. First hopper's filling up. Put a little bit into the next hopper. And there we go. Soon this truck will head over to the flour mill. Oops, didn't mean to hop in the truck there back at the yard. That was a mistake, sorry. Fortunately, it's not too long of a walk. Soon this truck will head off to the flour mill where the grain is going to be processed into flour that will eventually be made into bread or even some of the food you might have at dinner tonight. That was amazing using this interesting piece of machinery. Hey parents, if you and your child enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing for more awesome videos coming soon.